嗯嗯嗯。
今晚啊，就係8分鐘，打埋啲鋪牌又嚟啦。12點咯，有7分鐘，等下啦。應該贏啦，我諗。應該防守顯示嘅，是但啦。邊有故事？我連有咩故事我都唔知。依家又等緊呢個，等緊佢開始。即係我都冇跟過呢個特不利啲霍格華茲即係哈利波特嘅嘢，好早跟嘢咯。基有故事係咪好感動㗎？臨尾好似人中咁樣要死啊！嗰個人有4分鐘，4分鐘應該玩唔到一鋪啩？隻 game 真係，即係如果你信就可以玩一鋪，就咩都玩唔到。4分鐘。某個天少嘅所有級層，即係有啲乜100層試煉嗰啲嘢，我睇嚟有啲勁，即係勁麻煩。哦，唔同背景，有冇咁多背景啊？你作4個背景喎，因為好似即係3、8匹咁樣咧，最後都係 比較線收縮咁，跟住就合埋一齊，好似嘅。睇下俾啲咩啦，唉。啦，係啊，得返2分鐘啫嘛，咁一定㗎啦，如果唔係提早買嚟做咩？2嚿水喺嗰度爭個 deluxe 版同埋呢個原版嘅價錢。我最後變咗動物之心，睇下獎杯咯，天賦應該簡單啦，聊天應該都簡單啦，100嚟擊啊，哇咁奇怪，所有學咒語都奇奇怪怪，競技場灑咗嚟，點解咁少嘅？點解冇人咁少？你睇晒咩？獎杯多數幾百個。呢個唔俾我睇，搞錯。50秒，呢度有啲勁閪嘅獎杯，即係嗰啲咩打晒所有，即係例如，即係好似 Dead Space 咁樣咧 ，Dead Space 要你無損，要你1命過關啊嗰啲，乜都有。但係唔緊張啊，準時入閘。我講明啊，等不你多，我完全唔知咩嚟啊，即係80%都唔知。等我依稀記憶，我僅餘嘅少量記憶去，你睇下隻 game 係玩乜？我瞓到個晏覺，咁咪可以戰鬥到玩。呢啲唔好講啦。因為叫外國好似玩緊啊，如果我咪轉地區，咪可以快啲玩。嗱先，我用呢個子彈去瞄。咩叫選單閱讀器？我優字，唔使住啦，唔好理啦。總之就直接開波得唔得？咁又搞咁多嘢，好真性定效能？好真性啦。正方形係下一頁，依家又咁交叉，啊！ 係冇加咁多嘢。兩度。就你哋啦，唉，而家差唔多校最光先啱啱好睇到，睇唔到。有時直播嗰啲咁暗。我先，有啲你覺得成個霍格華茲魔法同埋巫術學院嘅5年級學生9月1號開始，初步嘅物資已經為你準備啦，可以去成步。對未成年加以合理觸發17歲以下嘅校外使用魔法，然後呢啲情況特殊啦，因為魔法部欣然同意呢個艾力莎爾費格教授喺護送你去倫敦道城堡嘅時候，喺我學電啊，協助你精進呢個施咒技巧。哇！咁但係全部都係鬥雞，即係咩料嗰啲人咧，我覺嗰啲全部都係向左睄嘅個樣。有冇金髮美女啊？冇啲長髮嘅咩？全部都短髮。呢個好似幾好。聽日朝早啊！正眼鏡，其實冇麻麻啲眼鏡，膚色一係就變美國人，一係就變法國人，一係就變非洲人。髮型又我啱啱揀晒啦，白色，我中意白色頭髮，幾夠咯。白族，我有，喂粉毛啦，不如粉毛切開定是黑的？成日，我都成日啊！同你講，我有今日呢個面容係咩意思啊？雀斑其實有冇所謂？哦，好似啱啱個好似幾好。剝就算啦，雀斑就浸嗰啲叫咩？位嘅太多，少少咪得咯，少少。痕啊，痕好似即係感覺上如果有痕就變咗Elden Ring 嗰個魔女噶咯，呢個幾好啊，好似。顏色咁寫輪眼紅色嘅我要。呢個咧白內障都好冇咧，你唔寫輪眼咧？襯翻個頭髮先，眉毛就襯翻個頭髮啦，都係，即係最油嘅應該。眉毛所謂啦，其實你唔好咁過分啊！插班女同學。呢個係咪俾人剃咗條眉
？That was quite something.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
It was wonderful.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
名字我都係嗰個㗎啫。女巫同巫師有咩分別啊？咩分別啊？女巫同巫師黐線，乜啲幾靚啊！真係，呢個好似係明嘅，呢個明啊，隔離係姓啊，所以又殺西邊咗。其他。咁叫咩？西沙汪咁啊！不過陣間見阿薩噶啦，點知就喂 係呢個倫敦馬車喎，呢個係即係 Sherlock Holmes 嗰啲嗰年代。我咪係一開波有喺火車跳落去。
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more
彩
time
虹
to
站
spend on spellcasting.
乜嘢跳落
I
去？
presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take
啲人
so quickly
即係變咗
to
殺
a
細路。
second-hand wand.
佢個明
You'll
星
be forced to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor
Nah,
Fig.
nah.
I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
哇！啲人做咩？中咗嗰個卡加西嗰個咩啊？
Glad my rather
Look at that way.
cryptic description
Just
of our
see, must
location
see.
did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated
So
slightly
Hassan.
on my first try.
Mala.
Gave quite the fright to some theatre goers in the West End.
啲女巫 feel 嘛，女
It's
巫
been
多數都
much
係
too long.
女巫多數
When
都
I
係勁
received
舞
your
㗎
owl,
嘛，
I must say I...
係咪？
Best not
三
speak here.
邊有
Eleazar.
邊有15歲嘅女巫㗎？
Why don't we speak en route to
150歲就差唔多
We。have a start of term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see
我都唔知呢啲叫
old
先進女
pile
巫。
of rocks.
呢個係魔法嘅呢個馬車，呢個魔法嘅力量令到原來係聖誕老人嗰架馬車。但係啲人識得傳送㗎，咁都係最大馬車咧，你要閃過去唔得㗎嘛？啲人全部都係閃現，咁都仲要搭車嘅。即係佢去魔法走跟住之後傳送咗就算。
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your travelling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the
初
term
中5年
begins.
級練咗4年魔法，不過初中又5年級咁樣，幾年？咁佢讀幾個課
is
程
not
係讀幾
only
耐
an？exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and
唔使你接
gifted
佢啊。
wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far
都
at
俾
the
人瞓覺
ministry.
一定要俾佢吹水時間。同埋依家唔知係咪去咗嗰啲咩1萬米
Have
高
you
空咁
seen
樣？
this?
呢出邊睇唔到嘢。
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar,
冇啊，
who
俾
alerted
咗
me to his
頭幾套。
activities months ago.
Miriam?
阿茲巴克
How?
呢個消失的密室，
She wrote to me
我杯
about
嘅考
Ranrock
驗，
before she
神
died,
秘魔法石咁樣就。
wondering what the ministry
呢
knew
啲幾好
about
嘅
his
即係
activities.
好啊
Before I could respond, I received
要
this.
係10幾年前。
It was
都
the
冇太
last
記得講
thing
咩。
she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl. But with no correspondence, I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
喂，你替咗成為魔法少女啦，咁有嘢。
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
死咗啦！ 都叫你傳送㗎啦，睇下飛就咁咯。咁我一開波打地啊！我揀困難啫，你唔好一開嗰啲咁嘅喎。如果冇嗰個掃把，我都唔知可唔可以飛啊！已經。啊！梗係啦，你冇外掛，你點樣做主角啊？你根本就可以傳送。呢度搭咩馬車啫？又係個補血喎。
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
咁下劑會綠色嘅喎，大佬，乾杯。哇！周圍抌垃圾，呢啲真係呢個環保呢個咁嘅呢個垃圾場，道德意識唔高。我可唔可以去學定係呢個森林動物一陣
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a
傳送係隨機傳送嘅，唔
Portkey.
知自己喺邊。
an item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled.
喺現實世界，
Somewhere in the Scottish
佢
Highlands.
仲未穿過呢個次元
Those
壁，
ruins.
走咗去呢個魔法域，
Portkey was meant
咁
to
我哋
lead
呢個
us
霍格
there.
華茲。
I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit
Yes,
of
ma'am.
whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
冇咁高要求啦，盡咗力㗎啦已經。哇，行得好快。
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have
古代
been
魔法
lost
已經
to
經過咗
time.
唔知幾多千年嘅對法，都係個古代魔法遺跡。
Hogwarts
即係啱啱
Castle
開發
was
嘅魔
built
法咧
by
係
and
勁
is
過
itself a stronghold
強
of
化咗
that
嘅魔法。
ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search.
我諗住攞個火球一 A 嘅咋，
This way.
我冇諗住搞咁多嘢。壓力反擊，呢個少少嘢，
But sir, why was
Well,
your
you're
wife
Alex Mann
searching for
Gay,
evidence of lost
好似可以
magic?
對呢個 PC 手掣落
Miriam
去
wanted to understand why such
Yeah, 之後你就
powerful
可以
magic disappeared from the wizarding
喺
world.
PC 度享受呢個壓
Spoke
力
of the
反
good
擊。
it could
你
do.
只要有個手掣就得。
But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
救咩嚟？
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were
練
practicing.
咗啊！我未學
Focus
添。
on the center.
拗嘢，拗完之後點啊？佢冇氣走，佢話要撳掣，即係唔係撳掣？
Excellent.
哇，好線！
That was a bit rougher
得啦，你
than
教
I
魔法你可以去死
expected.
啊！呢隻 game 冇魔喎，
Your wand works improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
唔死喎，佢仲見咗條龍喎，因為槍 game 都唔使瞄喎，條落。咁唔通你叫呢個主角攞把刀斬人咩？變達蘇噶咯。
Ah, up there.
我打啲樽啊，或者打啲嘢咧，有嘢攞嘅，咁都打幾多錢？刀都係魔法刀嚟嘅，空氣印咁嘅，即係會飛過嚟。
Steady yourself. Reparo.
哇！係起橋，你個能力叫啲石頭變起橋咁得你呢個飛行魔法。呢隻 game 係冇法術嘅，係方便後人行嘅。我都想知喎，要坐馬車，可能地鐵太先進啦，仲未發明。我哋仲係喺呢個古代嘅蒸汽火車同埋呢個馬車度。
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy.
地獄火之刀如果有嘅話，我
Led us here for
殺晒
a
佢哋啊
reason.
！OK，
Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
啲奇怪嘅。
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
遊戲王嗰啲壁畫。
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
咁點啊？呢度似唔似可以入去？
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
第架小明馬都快過火車。
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
見到可以攻擊嘅就咩咁難？
What's this? Professor Fig!
咁係鏡嚟，好似。
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room?
咩行側
I
邊穿
don't
過？
see anything.
呢度咧乜琴
There's that glow
穿
again.
入去，
Like the
好
glow
似
on the
啲嗰
portal
啲打數
container.
game 咧嗰啲不過場咁，魔法成活動。
What in
呢
Merlin's
個主角嘅
name?
右手咁勁嘅，又可以破嗰個箱，跟住又可以破呢個咁嘅，哇！仲要轉埋場景添。
I don't believe it.
Hello?
"都係嘅。陣間就會有個超電磁炮飛過嚟，
It can't
俾我
be.
打。
Just a moment. Ooh.
但佢唔識用拳頭打人，要用火魔法，勁過多嘛。呢個蝦俾人多過次
To
真係。
Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Hmm?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
呢個正式版啦
Stay close.
，Deluxe Edition， 聽到個土豪味。畫出個
After you.
魔法師係唔夠打㗎，有魔法VS 科學終於出現啦，喺正傳度未出現過，永遠都係多埋一個。
Keep your hands inside the cars if you don't wish to lose them.
呢個正式版嚟㗎。咁真係多埋真係可以，咪真係可以睇到。
How many vaults are there in
我同人哋
Green
反射版魔法。
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are
即係夾住個路，咁下邊有
Only
啲
one
路
with great wealth
好
or
似下
power
喎，
or both could have arranged for such a service.
隻驚到好落，畫字呢啲路軌設計有
You'll
啲問
want to
題，
take a breath.
啲畫要轉落去，主角又唔轉落去喎，即係佢冇扶手喎，就嗰
Washes away all
我哋一殺就冇邊條街啦。
It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
嚇？你唔係喎，係個車轆轉
These
喎，
are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
你係轉嚟做咩咧
Vault？number 12 was commissioned shortly
Wait,
after
that's it.
Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
我仲要長到係要 skip 咧，真係起嚟講笑。
Vault number.
Vault 12.
我
Momentous
睇到
day.
我喺度新約第2章，好無頂唔住，好長。
On your way.
因為啱啱3條友3個主角相見。
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
大佬我去過倉庫啫，點解好似即係勁過，即係好似搭地鐵柴灣去荃灣咁？我想開個夾萬要搭車過海。
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
講緊幾百年前嘅嘢，係咪有啲古代文明嘅古喎？幾百年前嘅武器，
Vault 12.
Thank you for your
即係
help.
個啱啱學都未入嘅學生就一開波攞古代武器。
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
唔使逃脫，
That was certainly unexpected.
佢都原
Let
來
me
我翻唔到嚟。
think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a
Sapapiba.
revealing charm. No
Hello.
time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
咩話？係古之達人。 係好明。戇鳩，我唔可以俾嗰個紅色嘢追到。哇！啱毒蛇啊！嗰個咩 pet 嚟
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and
玩
try
嚟
again.
多次，好玩咩呢個？即係遲啲魔法咧係，我唔使學多次版。
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again.
啊！
I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
硬想殺手，
See
拍落
reveals
去
the。way forward. Then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
哇！咁大鑊，好難一路打一路喺度玩呢個咁嘅滑蛇又滑飛。我想殺手，勁啊！
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to
Hello.
earn our way out of here.
要恐怖
What do you
game
mean,
喎，大佬。
earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but
Cái chủ
on the
角-
floor.
睇到好多啲常見嘅嘢，天造之材，我要死啦！
Lumos! What happened?
下邊有條友嘅，
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
咁我要點啊？確認如何運行？
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't
Junior.
match.
哇！
Wait.
解謎啊
When！you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
記住呢個合魔法，我要畫100個咁嘅圖啊！
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
哇！隻鬼出嚟同我，要打啦！有啲多喎，
Look out!
Potato.
仲有 QTE 嘅條。
Accio! Descendo!
哇！
Levioso! Deposo!
幾勁！即係博士人幾勁。
Deposo! Potato! Stupefy! Levioso!
而且攻擊咧我就
Stupefy! Expulso! Stupefy!
可以擋
Descendo!
到，我就可以擋到人咯。
Stupefy! Confringo!
啲勁位就一撳你死嘅，咩得㗎？
Expulso! Deposo!
即係我喺度
Confringo!
彈嘅啫，我見到
Stay close!
你形態。
Professor? Professor Fig? Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go?
跟住啲光啊，
What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
呢度我自己打。
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Protego. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
哇！哎呦！
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
哇！要攞呢個啲叫咩？3點連成一線。
It seems I have no choice. I'm going
呢個
to
主角
have to
學都
fight
未
my
入
way
喎，
out
就要打交喎。哇！
Lumos.
睇住先，哇，好快！嗰啲藤肉，哇，我避啊，驚遠到傻。你啊，點樣用嗰招生物？ 係飛走。哦，3個型之後再攤頭會。喂，唔係你啊？喂，你攤下佢。 死咗！你撳住3個人咁啱。
Lumos. Lumos. Stupefy. Stupefy. Potato.
其實你攻擊咧係信譽喎。
Stupefy. 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 Stupefy.
有啲
Potato. Stupefy.
Wow. Cầm chỉ là衝刺 L3 parry 嘅有場，呢個唔似 Demon Soul 嗰啲入去就可以算數。
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
有咩 QTE？ 哇！乜揦嘢啊？
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
波斯戰係咪？打隻嘢。
I was right.
Ranrock.
的喎。
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key.
一個火魔法爆炸。哇！我哋飛嚟嗰招添，空中爆炸。
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you
你
anything.
唔夠飛嚟咁仆街。
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
呢個敵人係自己有嘅，你兩面，即係佢殺完對面之後就殺埋我，即係我要打先。就連呢個，就連呢個唔係好似打贏。
No way out.
哇！知你隊友喎，佢斬埋對門走。咁啊，攞完個秘武之後咧，就係咁喺度逃離嗰個啱啱嗰個侏儒嘅攻擊，係咪
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Okay， 終於到呢個霍格華茲。就喺呢度，啲咁嘅你好咁樣，玩一巴。好，我完咗個跳拖盤，你先開打，唔係咁啦。馬車又爛咗，咁簽證都冇。
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
遲到，原來係舉緊嗰啲唔知咩戴帽儀式。
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
恐怖嘅咩
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
你哋本身都信用都係零，
We might still be able to get you sorted
所
this
以
evening.
你遲到咧咁樣就個校長都係咁鬧嘅，唔會
I'll
信
be in
佢，
touch.
一定係你條友遲，唔係有意外發生。幾多人？得我一個唔係黑髮嘅啫喎呢度，
Professor Weasley,
不過係插班生啊。
we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
跟住食咗佢個頭。
Ah, yes. A bit older than the
幾
others,
歲係咪？
aren't you?
600幾歲啊！
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit.
But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of. What is it?
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
可以選擇另一個，特色係狡猾、兇橫野心同埋可求力量。唔知有咩分別
You belong in Slytherin.
咁係咪要？我記得哈利波特最勁就係嗰個攞住個掃把，然之後喺嗰度圍住個火圈，跟住喺度玩掟波入去。咁啊，遲啲又要逼嘢玩。
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley. Would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
大家唔應該喺度，呢個你間房嚟，你唔應該見到大家。咁出去？唔係喎，有幾張床？呢個係嗰啲群體宿舍。
I suppose some introductions are in order.
成為海賊王。
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your fifth.
Already knew that. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Told you. You should have listened to me.
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you and Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Pagala could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I really hope we get to see.
呢個咪三大重要角色。
I think I heard one.
而家全部都係啲即係用嚟死嘅流浪。
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing.
唔同嘅學院係咪呢三個人又唔同人嚟啊
I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status. A pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
而唔係好似其他 game 咁樣，明明佢身上面有10個壽司便當，但係點得佢唔使，好似有周圍扭住你行。
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Protego! Lumos.
嗰啲魔法咧，我唔知，我唔好記得邊個答。
Revelio.
我啲類似睇下先，等級挑戰進度。我呢個仲頹過 FF7 嗰個。FF7 嗰個
Clever, isn't it?
嗰個 CC 嗰個
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
啲人全部無敵㗎嘛，可唔可以殺緊幾個嗰啲開完殺手要做嘅？快啲！
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay, 哇！呢幾 3D 嘅，你去邊啊？你去邊啊？
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. Well, that should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead. What with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
直呢個，我原來上堂係個任務嚟。呢個任務真係呢度有近啲喎。
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
呢個喺上邊啊！我玩節奏 game 係咪？如果達到幾多分，即係邊個頂唔住就邊個輸。
Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death, the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso. Levioso. A levitation charm. Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned. Starting with something small.
即係我要懟冧邊個？邊個係大魔？呢個學魔法啫喎，呢個係即係好似 Dead Space 咁樣拉啲人，拉嗰度係佢哋。
Now, let's try something a little larger.
就你啦。嗰個防禦術咩？防禦術，點解變咗呢啲咁嘅搬運工人嘅招式
？Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise... Good! Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Levioso.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know. Rather good at this, aren't you?
This can't be your fault.
Let's just say I'm a quick man.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
你可播你自己個魔法，如果隔離咪算咯。
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Heckert. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class...
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be quiet if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Huh. Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
翻轉做對面，打下，用緊阿寶打下，冇變做馬莎，打翻你轉頭，一路幾好。幾有趣啊！呢個學院有呢個資格咁高嘅喂，佢係呢啲狡猾地區啊。
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
好現實啊！呢個一問問題咧就
It seems that we're in dire need of review. everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the
佢唔會話
classroom.
今日3號就3號
Now
我
let's
答。
put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
又嚟，都足錢喎。呢個好似
Akio，
呢個就係將一啲嘢拉過嚟。
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
我招升起同埋招拉又差唔多一樣。哇！
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. Hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the... Splendid! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Excellent control there. That's it.
我以為可以，即係可以拉
Very
兩次
good.
啲。
Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing
我應該
without
正式
some
玩嘅
friendly
時候，
competition.
應該呢個係
Miss Onai,
平平
would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
我係南方。
Clear?
Yes, sir.
應該拉嗰啲石拉走晒佢咪得，佢先。
Here we go.
幾勁喎！
There we go.
可以撞走佢，玩下呢啲。
Very good.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
走佢，可以瞄中間嗰個。呀，撞唔走，
Nicely done. Let us see this.
都撞走佢。我屈機喎佢。
Yes.
再對住先，喺度一嘢撞，撈最盡。
Excellent control there.
好啊，啱嘅。我中嚟多次。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
撈最大力嘅咩？乜嘢大力？
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You
如
will
果喺
need
條
it.
線上面俾佢拱走，
This
一定要
round
穿過
settles
去。
it all.
Be sharp. Phew. Watch this. That is how it's done.
啲賺啊！喂！
Quite impressive.
幾勁喎！但佢會俾佢一嘢拉爆咗。
Here we go. There we go.
我贏咗㗎咯喎！嗰啲要即係求其拉到。輕鬆，咩就實力嘅差距。
A perfect score. Remarkable. Very good, both of you. Well done.
喂，換分都冇獎杯，我咁努力。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
A word, if you would.
On humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You know it
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
冇。係冇晒咯噃。呢個。哦，你等咁耐先至會出個新任務出嚟，因為嗰個秘密決鬥所喺邊先？遠到傻係咪可以傳送啊？可以傳送，一定要跟住行，要去嗰粒石度先至可以叫成佢喐，呢級鎖定，唔夠高咧唔俾大家。一陣間都行得幾快。
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
呢個新手回合。盡力啊！
Lumos. Protego. Confringo.
成日都唔係好記得魔法係邊個打。咩嚟？喂，撳咗掣咯。
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Yes. Don't count me out yet.
Brilliant.
可能有㗎。即係佢唔會係咧，其實我唔係好記得啲句呢我覺得打二有啲問題，我睇唔到啲攻擊，喺邊度嚟
？Care to try another round?
Yes.
Don't count me out yet. Levioso. Levioso.
I'm the one.
Confringo.
Come on.
Levioso. 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 Protego. Confringo. Stupefy. Levioso.
Oh, got it.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought.
輸兩次贏一次都當嘅，幾好。有咩裝備？呢啲冇任何 buff 嘅喎，係咪即係？係咪即係？但係都係嘥氣。哇！咁我唔再啦咁。啲裝備全部都係裝飾。
Hope to see you back here again.
我要去揾下教授。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
呢度唔可以傳送嘅。
Lumos. Protego. Lumos. Ha.
我一傳送我係咪又要行翻？有冇可以傳送啊？好啦，日日運動身體好。
Now, Annabelle, it was a long time ago.
有冇 4 damage 嘅？係唔俾4嘅。睇下先。呢個路標可唔可以？唔知點行。
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me, isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
he continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
啊，有啤酒，係咪要飲啊？
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
What to say no?
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Equal. 呢個光線嚟。
Potato。
又要用咩現形法咁樣咧？要掟佢。
Lumos。
有冇啊？喺上邊啊咯。哇！邊度啊？我點拎啊？Yeah.
Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
個復修將個字調轉讀咧，就係嗰個魔法嘅焰火啊、結冰啊。
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps if you lovers were accurate and lashed out.
啲人冇出嚟個時候。
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes. I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard you. Spotted nearby.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about it than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can, so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
5個鐘講嘢，咪8個鐘講嘢，2個鐘打交。
What can I do for you today?
要買咩？
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
跟住卷軸呢個。
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
幾好喎，所有嘢都係免費嘅。嗰時揾到配方。
If you're interested,
Google 就揾到嘅配
feel
方。
free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
我仲要行一轉。之後咩？
Merlin's blooming beard, not again. I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you.
我為啲武器係叫佢
Yes.
即係打怪跌添。
Yes. Powerful core.
10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match? Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
House elves and wooded.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything.
Better go and find Natty. I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Wow. 吹冇嗰啲神 Q 嚟，太好啊！就係啲人一平民百姓都平我，係有啲啫。
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Để có啲傷係咩嚟？你喺度打嘅。 都係卡住咗呢個位。
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Lúc rồi. Bốc tay cái rồi đảo.
What was that? I like it. Do more of it.
Có đất tỏ, cái điều lắm.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? I have everything.
Let's keep going. Nó còn mỗi一條嗰個3條。呢個真係教我打嘅時候，唔好喺度俾人喺度睇。
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We have to wear him down! Arrest the momentum! What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it!
long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
I will see what he wants.
Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
repair 埋得唔得？呢個好似畫質冇喎，最高畫質㗎。冇冇嘢。
Good as new.
跟住聽人都仲冇聽入嚟㗎。呢個咪已經本身係咁嘅。
Off on another adventure, are we?
仲有啲咩？
Reparo.
哇！呢度撳掣嗰邊先復原到，個出格位真係遠啲。其實撳咗掣跟住之後唔理，咁啊每個地方都撳掣喎，自己揾到嘢復原。雖然我唔知復原咗啲乜。
We were just talking about you.
任何工會嚟㗎。
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Glad Rags Wizardwear, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill. But I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. You won't be disappointed. That's a glad.
終於有裝備啦呢隻 game。睇先呢個。
I suspect expect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop.
個裝備應該支棍就裝咗未？呢個外觀啊，呢個外觀 skin 同埋可以換第二部，未裝上去可以裝上去。
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you still escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with. How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
走夜路冇危險㗎，仲要行嗰段勁長嘅路翻去呢個。
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
I can do this. Speed back. 交易廳。交易廳喺邊？呢個。一大張咯，跟住咪第一，咁啊嗰度咪叫第一張。去到呢度先啦，唉，夜醫生，明天還要上班，咁啊一張啦應該，即係慢慢攣上去，即係 game save 唔係auto save嘅。